Okay. I wonder if they're getting set up decently. Hopefully it is. But we'll see. Hey, how you guys doing? What's up, Milk? Lauren, Danny. I'm a nerd. A little bit. Holy shit. Immediately 11 people joined. Hey, how you guys doing? Let's see. Hey. Oof. This. Mm. Buenas noches. Hey. Buenas noches. How you guys doing today? Today. How you guys doing today? Can you guys hear me right? I can hear myself. And like not really, but when I hear myself I just fucking think gross. But I'm alright. Do you guys have any specific bedtime stories you guys like to listen to or you'd like to hear? Because if not, I have one. Fucking phone. Stop. You can hear me. Okay, sweet. Alright. Alright. The most beautiful princess. 8. Okay, sweet. So if you guys hear cats in the background, there are 2 cats that like to have sex in my backyard. And I don't know why, but it happens. And I've tried everything, to for them to like fuck off, but it hasn't worked. I'm really considering just going out there with the pellet gun and lighting them all up. But we'll save that for another time. Hey, there's 20 people. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask questions. But I'm gonna read this. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful princess. Her beauty was spoken of throughout the lands. Poets wrote tomes filled to the brim with sonnets and limericks devoted to her beauty. Artists filled entire galleries with paintings and sculptures, trying desperately to capture her near perfect form. Her beauty was only surpassed by her wisdom. Her father, the king, had raised her to be a fair, just ruler, and over time, her only concern became the happiness and safety of her subjects. One fateful day, one one fateful day, a charming prince came to town. He had come to woo the princess, and woo he did. They spent hours together. Hours became to days, days became to weeks, and the beautiful princess began to fall in love with the charming prince. Their love was spoken of throughout the land. One day, the charming prince took the beautiful princess to a shady meadow. He began to tell her how much he loved her. He said if she loved him, she would go into the deep woods and pick him the rarest flower in the world, the scarlet rose. The princess agreed out of pure devotion to the charming prince, and went into the deep woods in search of the scarlet rose. The sun began to set, and just when all seemed lost, she happened upon the rose. She reached for the beautiful bloom, but at the very touch of the thorns, the beautiful princess fell into a deep sleep. The charming prince then appeared. He stood over her body and smiled. It had been his plan all along. He then stole the princess's riches and ran away. He had a maiden waiting for him in another kingdom, and he left the beautiful princess all alone in the deep woods. Second, the king sent out parties to no avail. Months passed until one day the king happened upon a beautiful woman covered in vines. It was his daughter. He tried to wake her, but try as he might, she would not stir from her deep sleep. The king lamented over his beautiful daughter, taken from him in the prime of his life. He called his advisors. He called his advisors to him, who took the beautiful princess back to the castle, laid her down in her bedchamber, and pondered what to do. His advisors studied her sleep and found that the cause of the poison was the scarlet rose. I'm sorry. I keep messing up and I have a big grin on my face. Alright. When they informed the king, he begged them to give her an antidote, but no such antidote existed. They tried every potion in the kingdom to rouse her, but none would awake the beautiful princess. The king's advisors came to him and told him that all they could do was wait for the poison to run its course. The king, enraged, searched the kingdom for the cause of his daughter's sleep. He found nothing until he heard word from another kingdom of a young prince whose fortune seemingly rose of nowhere. This was the charming prince that had betrayed her. The king then issued a decree. From that day forward, should a man wish for his daughter's hand, that for fucking hell. Should a man wish for his daughter's hand, wait, yeah, daughter's hand, that man must wait at the kingdom for her to awaken. Men from across the world came to wait for the came to wait for the hand of the maiden of incomparable beauty. The suitors lined the streets of the kingdoms, each trying to prove his worth, and so it was. But as years went by, the stories of the princess's beauty faded from record, and the art made of her image was lost. And slowly men began to grow weary of waiting, believing that the beautiful princess would never awaken. One by one, they left the kingdom. Days turned to months, turned to years, until the streets once lined with suitors lie barren. All the suitors had left the beautiful princess, save for one. A lone knight remained, knelt at her beside. He had not budged from the moment he arrived. His armor heavy with rust, he waited it on. Time passed until one fateful day, the princess finally awoke. When she opened her eyes, only one knelt before her, the most faithful knight. As he looked into her newly opened eyes, he spoke of what had transpired, the poison, king's decree, and how he'd waited for her. But then the most faithful knight said something that surprised her. He spoke of how he spoke of how he had always loved her from afar. He said he had become a knight in hopes of one day serving her in court. The beautiful princess was moved to tears. She called in her father, who was elated to see his daughter in full spirits yet again. Out of his joy, he promised her anything she desired. She said she wished for only one thing, the faithful knight to join her in court, but not as her knight, but as her husband. They were married the next day, and the kingdom rejoiced. And for years to come, the kingdom would tell the tale of the beautiful prince and the most faithful knight. Alright, let's see. I dropped my phone on the crap. Rip. Love your voice. Let's see. Oh man, I'm finna go off right now. Milk, are you still in here? Girl, I need someone in here. How do you do burns? It's aloe oil or something like that. Hey, Scarlett, what you up to? Yeah, aloe vera. I don't use none of that stuff, so my burns just usually. I have a beautiful voice. Thank you. Glad you like my voice. Run it underwater for 10 minutes from temperature. Or, just put it underwater for a minute and then put a band-aid on it. You'll be alright. I want to stop by and watch the stream for a bit. Welcome. I'm glad to have you here. Something else. Let's see, a quick question. What's your favorite flower? I don't have a favorite flower. I don't know if you're talking to me, but yeah. If so, this is a weird place to make friends. Do you guys want another story? It's just weird. What's this? Uh, Menial questions. Menial. There's no such thing as weird place to make friends. Yes, please. It's a very weird place. You go to a YouTube stream, like that's weird. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I have another story. Actually, we can do this together. Here, I'm gonna screen share. Oh my gosh, let's screen share this one. Actually, I'm gonna cancel that real quick, just so I can search it up. Let's see if I get copyright for this. But okay, um, hungry. Just in case some search history came up. I didn't want something to come up, you know? It happens. Alright, we're gonna do this one together. I have a friend who I talk to on a daily basis who loves the Hungry Caterpillar. And so that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna read you all the Hungry Caterpillar with the picture story and everything. Okay. Okay. Alright. The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. see, let me just do this. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on the leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up, and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. I'm so hungry, he thought. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through two pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through three plums, but he was still hungry. The pears are right there, if you guys didn't see them. But, yeah. On Thursday, he ate through four strawberries, but he was still hungry. They're right there. I'm gonna do this like I'm reading children to children. Children. I probably am reading children. On Friday, he ate through five oranges, but he was still hungry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's a little caterpillar right there. On Saturday, he ate through one piece of chocolate cake, one ice cream cone, one pickle, one slice of Swiss cheese, one slice of salami, one lollipop, one piece of cherry pie, one sausage, one cupcake, one slice of watermelon, and that night he had a stomach ache. Yeah, he's a sad boy right there. Sad killer caterpillar. The very the very hungry caterpillar then ate through one green leaf. He started to feel better. Now the caterpillar was no longer small. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a small hole into the cocoon, pushed his way out, and a beautiful butterfly came out. Here it is. The end. I don't know if you guys could see that. Hopefully you could. There it is. Okay, let me switch the image. There it is. Let's see. Oh man. Okay, it's a lot of. There's a lot of. Elevator. How old am I? I don't know. You guys talk to each other, and it throws me off. You're 32. I saw you from like 20 years ago. LOL. For real. My Remy boy should have ate the entire apple, right? Wasteful. Why is this me? Y'all like to have your own little conversations, and so I don't know if you're talking to me or not. But okay. Can I say no? I'm not gonna say that. You're 23. 15. Hey, welcome to leader. Okay. Mm, I gotta cough really bad. You love my voice. I'm glad you like my voice. Oh, man, I can do tab. My friend knows that story. Let's see. I turned 24 last week. Damn, y'all in age. No, just a lot of subscribers seem to be a lot younger. And I mean like a lot, yeah, a lot younger. I mean like 12 to like 15. Eat my entire fridge. 18. I mean, yeah, some of you are, of an age. Astri the octopus, what's up? Yeah, feel free. Ask me a question. What's your favorite story? Um, it's actually uh I'm thinking. I totally forgot. My favorite story, it's actually a creepypasta. It is the creepypasta called the one I love reading most is Best Friends. I love reading that one. Do I like K-pop? Absolutely not. I'm sorry. I am a grown man. I'm sorry. It doesn't sound like it, but I am a grown man. I read the Creeping Tree. Am I sick? I am a little bit sick, yes. But I've had this really bad cold for like the last 4 days. Yeah. Look at this dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lucky. I seem to always be among the oldest in ASMR. How old are you, Amir? No, you're not the oldest. Okay. Hey, how you guys doing? Um, I'm just as old as you guys. I'm of an age. I said I was a grown man, but not completely. I am a grown man, but you know what I mean. I'm an adult. So no, it's some love to delight to make sure he make him unsick. Among the oldest. Oh yeah, you're right. Um, yeah. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. If you have a cold, then maybe you should sleep. You want me to turn off stream right now so I can go to sleep? Is that what you're asking? Loves. You 21? I'm 21. I'm hearing the fires where they're super bad. I'm actually from California. I'm not too far away from the fires as well. I'm not going to sleep. It's only 8 p.m. for me. The creepypasta is called Best Friends. Oh man, no, the other day, because I'm okay, I'm 20, okay. All right. By the way, so I don't have a decent job yet, partially because I'm going to the Navy. See, y'all making Sarah upset. Nah, but partially because I'm going to the Navy. I want to go into the Navy, and uh, and so I work as a cashier right now in Walmart, and man, just standing there, it's awful. It's awful just standing there dealing with people. And I went to work 2 days, and I had to leave one day early, and I just slept the whole day. 10 p.m. in Kansas. We're not in Kansas anymore. Maybe. I actually did ROTC, JRTC. I did I did it for the army though. It was Army ROTC. I was I did it for my freshman and sophomore year. I was a corporal. It was one of the best experiences of my life. Walmart. Oh my God, I hate being working at Walmart, by the way. It was one of the best experiences of my life. Just because being around those people who care about you and who love you. Just in general specific location. Oh man. Y'all wanna hear some Walmart stories? I got some Walmart stories. So you guys wanna hear some Walmart stories? It's gonna get like, oh, I'm gonna get super sassy. But I'll read a creepy pasta, the best friends one, because I really love that one. I'll read the creepy pasta first, and then I'll tell you some Walmart stories. Yeah. Okay. All right. Real quick. Real quick. Oh man. So this happened to me the other day. This guy walks up. So I switch off between a yellow vest and a blue vest because I am a I am on self checkout and I switch between self checkout and a cashier. And so I walk down an aisle because I'm going on break, and this guy stops me. He's like, "Hey, hey," and he kept on calling me, but I'm trying to ignore him because I'm on break. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna be a jerk about it. I'm sorry if I'm on break. I'm gonna ignore you. I try to ignore him, but he followed me. And he's like, "Hey, do you work here?" Like, like I still have my vest on and everything, but this guy wants to ask. I still had my vest on. He asked me if I worked there. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, oh my, what's through your head? Like, let me just casually ask this guy who obviously works here if he works here. Like, fucking no, asshole. No, I don't work here. Yeah, it's like mentalities are fucking, they're actually fucking idiots. Like, oh my God. I cosplay Walmart employee. Oh my God. That's what I'm gonna do because when I quit, I'm gonna go into my Walmart. All right, on my last day, I'm gonna tell every customer there to eat a dick. Every dick customer. I'm gonna be a normal person, and I'm not gonna be rude to the people who are really sweet because there's some really sweet people, like middle-aged black women who call you baby. Like that's fucking top tier shit. Okay, they make you feel loved, right? But yeah. Or Mexican ladies who call you, "Hey, mijo, it's gonna be all right." And you're obviously fucking pissed at another customer, right? No. Yeah. But let's read you this other creepypasta. All right, hope you guys are in for some feels. All right, all right. Best friends. I remember the day we met. You ran down the hall yelling, "Mommy, Mommy, what's in the bag?" Smiling, she handed you what would turn out to be your best friend for the rest of your life. Day and night, you spent carrying me around, watching movies, writing in your diary, and talking on the phone. Unaware that I was fighting off the friend, I was fighting off the monsters that so tried to take you from me. I'd sit at the end of your bed every night, waiting for what needed to be done. The monsters under your bed never lasted, and the fiends from your closet never came close to you. 1 second. And the fiends never came close to you. You were my everything. You hugged me and loved me, even when you were full of tears. Over the years, you hugged me and loved me less and less. And I understand. You're a big girl now, and I'm just part of your childhood left behind. I'm still fighting off the monsters in your closet and under your bed, even though I'm falling apart at the seams. You're still my everything. The day I remember most is when you faced the monster I could not fight for you. You smiled less and less. Your body shined less and less. And over time, your hair started to look like mine, all patched and falling off. I couldn't help but weep the day you dusted me off and brought me back to your bed. I hardly recognized you because of what this monster had done to you. After years of friendship, I started to fail you as a protector and as a friend. When you were taken to the hospital, you wouldn't let me go. Your grip on me became less and less steady. You couldn't even get out of your bed anymore on your own. You cried as did Mommy. Please bury me with Teddy, is what struck down my pride, and I realized the end was near. You coughed that terrible cough, gasped for every breath of the air as this monster struck his final blows. The nurse knocked me off the bed in her desperate attempt to calm the storm, and I could only stare in horror when I had realized I had no strength left in me to reach for your hand. The last thing I remember is you reaching out for me. I wanted to scream in agony and terror when I saw my best friend fading. You took your final breath that moment, and your monster finally won. I'm so sorry, my dear Sally. I failed you and let that monster win. Mommy put me in your arms that day they buried you, and she couldn't help but weep. My dear best friend Sally, I'm not far behind you. Your best friend, your protector, your Teddy. I'm on my way. Please forgive me. Mm, mm. Oh man. Yeah, that's one of my favorite. It was very good. I like that one. I love that. I love that story. That's one of my favorites. Favorites. Oh man. That one listening to that one was absolutely tear jerking. It's like me me and Blue are just gonna be quoting the entire stream. Can you not appreciate it? Alright, bye. Feel free to add me on Snapchat. It's in my description. If you wanna add me and put it in here as well. I'm just so it's I'm sad that you're sad. I was reading a creepypasta called Best Friends. It's not a creepypasta, it's called Phil's Pasta. There you go. But yeah. So it was very emotional for some people. If you guys keep like Lucky and Blue, if you guys keep on quoting me, it's gonna hit you with the fat ban. I'm just gonna hide you from the channel. Hey, it's cool. You guys want to hear another story? Mm, let's see. Uh, see that made you cry. You guys good? Oh man. Let's see. One that I can listen to in full. Okay. Um, I think. Okay, I have one more. This one's as sad. Uh, no, I won't read you a sad one. I don't know. Maybe I'll consider it. I don't know. I'll just let me see. Let me see. Okay, I'm looking for one. If you guys have any stories you guys want me to read, put them out for me. Oh, that's why I couldn't. Okay. Okay. I gotta wait for it to fucking load. Ad loaded fine, but everything else loaded like piece of shit. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, feel free to add me. I don't care. Let's see. Actually, I don't know about this then. We were on our last day of our honeymoon when she said, "You need a new suit." I have two suits. They're fine. I bet those two suits you own are 15 years old. At least. You've been a bachelor for way too long. She'd been right, too. Both were in decent shape, but exceptionally dated. We'll go buy you a new suit. A nice simple black one for almost all occasions. Will I look dapper? Dapper? Silly. No one says dapper anymore. But suits are but suits are expensive. Don't we want to put money into something for the new house? You can get a good black suit for a decent price. Macy's always has sale. We can make this work. So what will I do with this new suit? The first time you wear it, you'll look handsome and striking. We'll make it into a special occasion. I'll wear my best dress, and you'll wear your new suit. It took 2 weeks once we got home for her to bring it up again, and so we went and bought one for me. I got the cuffs hemmed, and they told me it would take 10 days for it to be ready. She picked it up while I was at work. The suit escaped the crash undamaged. It's a closed coffin, but I know she's in there wearing her best dress. I loathe this suit. I'll never wear it again. Okay, I want to add you. What? I did load fun. Oh, Dapper. I know, right? Dapper. That took a turn. It really did. The stream took a turn too. A whole 10 people down. Let's see. Okay. 59. There you go. Add me on Snapchat. Ouchie. My foot fell asleep, so I'm gonna be in like hella pain right now. Let's see. Alright. Ooh, fucking hell, my foot fell asleep. Alright, I gotta shut out myself. I'm back. My foot's better though. Ouchie. Alright. Where's my fucking phone? Which one of you's Allie? Yeah. My foot's better. Rip Delight's foot. Right? You guys want another story? It's up to you guys though. Cake! It's cake! Hi, cake! Cake! We gotta get you in here. Do you wanna join stream? Okay, can you hear me now? Do you wanna join me in the stream? Sure. Do you have Google Hangouts? If you don't, I need you to download Google Hangouts. Okay. Mm-mm. Let's see. Cake, you missed the good stories. I was reading stories. You're so cool to get a blanket. Here. Let me see if there is another bedtime story. Oh, Michael. I forgot I was on Michael the other day. Let's see. I don't have stories. You guys have stories? I'm in the car right now. Wish I had a blanket. Get a blanket. Just cuddle up in your shirt. Heat? Yeah, I'm alive. You know, that's what you gotta do. Did I forget to text you back, Alex? Because I feel like I text you back, and then you didn't text me back. Bet, I swear. Oh no, I text you and you didn't text me back. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Don't text me, don't call me. Mm-hmm. See? Oh man, like any stories you want. Don't text me, no call me. Okay. No, just like any stories you guys liked in general. Let's see. Oh man, there's a collection of naughty bedtime stories. What the fuck, Wattpad? Let's see. Ah, okay, that's cool. Let's see. I already read you guys The Hungry Caterpillar. Man, I should sleep, but it's cool. Cake. Did you download what you call it? Hangouts, Google Hangouts. Y'all gotta hear Cake. Hey, wait, I think I have a recording of Cake still. Let's see. Okay, we'll see you later, Strongheart. Add me on Snapchat. Let's see. There you go. I do still have a thing of you, Cake. Oh man, I have the good one. Here it goes.
One day, all the lollies in the whole wide world will take over the world, and everyone else will die. The end. All right. Wait, I have another one. This one's of Cake saying bad words. You're a filthy fucking weeaboo.
Right? It was really amazing. Cake, I'm sorry. Let's see. It's okay. Cake. I don't know. I'm texting her right now. Yeah, okay, cake. Cake is so cute. No. Oh, no. 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 I'm sorry. Don't hate me. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry, cake. No. I, I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Cake. I'm sorry. Cake. Oh, I feel so bad now. Cake. Oh, I don't think I'd ever would have ever heard "I hate you" come out of you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Cake. I feel so bad. Good night, Alex. I feel so bad. I'm sorry. Come join me on stream. I'm gonna call you, okay, on Discord.
You're meanie. So mean.
I'm sorry.
You're a bully. I hate you.
No, don't hate me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't like you anymore.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Cake. I'm sorry.
But that was so embarrassing.
Why was it embarrassing?
No.
Why was it embarrassing?
I hate you.
Why? Why? I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
No.
Cake. Yeah, I'm sorry. No, don't cry.
You're a bully.
No, I'm sorry.
A meanie bully.
I'm sorry, Cake. What can I do to make it better?
Sing a song.
Sing a song? I don't know how to
Yeah.
sing.
Just sing a song.
What song?
I don't know.
You want me to sing you the song? I'll sing you a song later.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, what song do you want me to sing to you later? You think of it. Okay. I'll do my best. I don't know how to sing though, okay?
I don't know.
I'll sing you happy birthday.
Okay.
Okay. You feel better now?
Not until you sing it.
Okay. I'll sing you a song later, okay? I promise. Wait, what time is it for you?
8:30.
8:30?
Yeah.
Oh, you're from like California, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I knew it.
I am so cold. It's freezing. And I'm shivering
You,
so much.
you okay?
I'm cold.
Get a blanket.
I have a blanket. I have a fluffy blanket and lots of pillows, but it's still so cold.
You sound so cute.
Now you.
No, you part two. See, I got
Now
you.
you.
Rip. All right.
You're adorable.
Stop. Kate, you're being too cute right now. All right. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Bye. Cake is so cute. Cake has to be one of my favorite voice actors. She has to be one of the most favorite people. That's my daughter right there. It's okay though. Oh man. All right. What other story should I read? Story. Actually, I read Ugly the Cat. Okay. All right. All right. This one's called Ugly the Cat. Everyone in the apartment complex where I lived knew who Ugly was. Ugly was the resident tomcat. Ugly loved three things in the world: fighting, eating garbage, and, shall we say, love. The combination of these things, combined with the life spent outside, had affected uh, had their effect on Ugly. To start with, he had only one eye, and where the other one should have been was a hole. He was also missing his ear on the same side. His left foot appeared to have been broken badly at one time and had healed at an unnatural angle, making him look like he was always turning the corner. Ugly would have been a dark gray tabby striped type, except for the stores covering his head, neck, and even his shoulders. Every time someone saw Ugly, there was the same reaction. That's one ugly cat. All the children were warned not to touch him. The adults threw rocks at him, hosed him down, squirted him, and he tried squirted him when he tried to come into their homes, or shut his paws in the door when he would not leave. Ugly had Ugly always had the same reaction. If you turned the hose on him, he would stand there, getting soaked until he gave up and quit. If you threw things at him, he'd curl his ugly body around your feet in forgiveness. Whenever he spied children, he would come meowing frantically and bump his heads into their hands, begging for their love. If you picked him up, he would immediately begin sulking on your shirt, earrings, whatever he could find. 1 second. One day, Ugly shared his love with the neighbor's huskies. They did not respond kindly, and Ugly was badly mauled. From my apartment, I could hear his screams, and I tried to rush to his aid. By the time I got there, he was laying on the floor. By the time I got to where he was laying, it was apparent that Ugly's sad life was almost at an end. Ugly lay in a wet circle, his back legs and lower back twisted grossly out of shape. A gaping tear, a gaping tear and the white stripe of fur that ran down his back as I picked back down his front. As I picked him up and tried to carry him home, I could hear him wheezing and gasping, and could feel him struggling. I must be hurting him terribly, I thought. Then I felt a familiar tugging, a sucking sensation on my ear. Ugly, in so much pain, suffering, and obviously dying, was trying to suckle on my ear. I pulled him closer, and he bumped the palm of my hand with his head. Then he turned one golden eye towards me, and hear I could hear the distinct sound of purring. Even in the greatest pain, that ugly, battered, scarred cat was asking for only a little affection, perhaps some compassion. At that moment, I thought Ugly was the most beautiful, loving creature I had ever seen. Never once did he try to bite me, or scratch me, try to get away from me, or struggle in any way. Ugly just looked up at me, completely trusting in me to relieve his pain. Ugly died in my arms before I could get him inside, but I sat and held him for a long time afterwards, thinking of how one scarred, deformed little stray could alter my opinion about what it means to have true pureness of spirit, to love so totally and truly. Ugly taught me more about giving and compassion than 1,000 books, lectures, or talk show specials could ever do. And for that, I will always be thankful. He had been scarred on the outside, but I was scarred on the inside. And it was time for me to move on and learn to love truly and deeply, to give my total to those I care for. Many people want to be richer, more successful, more liked, beautiful. But for me, I will always try to be ugly. Sorry, people. I'm gonna cut stream pretty soon. Okay, I'm gonna cut stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Your heart. Yeah. I gotta go to apologize to Cake and sing to her. Alright. I'll see you guys later. Add me on Snapchat. Add me on Snapchat. I'm looking at you, Mara.